The YNW Melly situation has just gone from to way freaking worse.
Wait a minute.
And I'm going to tell you something, bro. Once I show y'all what I show y'all, you're going to 100% agree with me, even if you're thinking like, nah, there's no way. From what actually happened in court today to what happened before, that was already going to show y'all these walls came crashing in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell y'all what happened today, and then I'll show y'all how we get to where we get to.
No. Wait.
Let's go. So what happened today? All right, Florida's 4th District Court of Appeal granted a stay in Melly's case that blocks the September 2025 retrial and bumps the control date to January 2027, while the appeals court reviews a motion filed by the Broward State Attorney's Office. Basically, they went full Karen. You know what I mean? So in July, last month, the trial judge refused to delay and kept the jury selection for September 10, 2025, despite the state asking for more time while it sought appellate review of prior rulings from the first trial. They were going back and trying to see, oh, can we get away with this? Can we get away with that? Can you keep this and can you keep that? And the judge like, bro, we on a strict timeline. So then the state basically said, all right, well, then we're going to go to the 4th DCA. And the appeals court stay means do not start the retrial until we decide the state's petition. So some of y'all are like, damn. Oh, okay, what does that mean? So it's not a verdict or anything like that. And basically, January 2027 is a placeholder control date. So if the 4th DCA rules sooner, the state can be lifted to sooner. If issues linger on and escalate, then the date can be moved again. So that's basically them saying, hey, after everything, it'll go by the 2027 date of January, but it's going to happen in 2026. I don't see how that's like, We'll get into it. So basically, the state has been challenging everything. Evidentiary stuff, procedural rulings carried over from the first trial, the mistrial, and then the pre-retrial. One of the main reasons prosecutors argued the September date wasn't realistic is basically because they like, oh no, we want to do this and we want to do that. This is the perfect time to strike. And if I'm Melly's lawyers, you know, we'll kind of get into it a little bit more, because there was a lawyer who spoke who I don't like. He personally don't like me. I don't like him. That's how it goes in this business. I agree with him. He basically like, yeah, bro, y'all should have put that speedy trial on. And basically, hell nah. So let's just go ahead and bring it all in, bro. This is horrendous for YNW Melly. It just is. But I'm going to explain it a little bit more, man, because some of y'all probably like, oh, no, bro, no, it's not bad, it's not good, it's not bad, it's not good. I get it, I understand, but I'm going to be fair, square, obvious, and honest. I think you will agree with me after this. So if y'all remember, right, October 2023, YNW Portland's court date was supposed to happen. Then it gets pushed to January 10th, 2024. We've not heard of it ever since. So I'm going to reach out to my guy and see what the hell is going on with Portland, because that's the first thing I'm thinking. That's the first thing. Then I'm thinking to myself also, like, the state is weak. This is the perfect time to attack. Y'all ain't got it all figured out. Man, this boy been in jail since what, 2019? 2020? So, Brad done been locked up for over 6 years? You telling me it's going to be 8 years before he sees another trial? That's insane. But here's where it gets even more disturbing. You had his 6th Amendment, right? It's the right to a speedy trial. It's what they call the Bill of Rights. First 10. And he went ahead and waived it. And I'm thinking to myself, hell nah. Because it seems to me like the judge and the state are clashing. And I'm the type of person where I'm just going to instigate the fight. Like, yeah, come on, whoop his ass, Craig. Whoop him, get him, punch him, knock him out. But it seems as though the state is on their heels and they have nothing. And if you don't understand what I'm saying when I say the state and the judge are going at odds, well, there was something that happened a couple of days ago, because Raven Liberty is supposed to be kicked off the case according to the state. Take us out of here. So basically what you are looking at right here, you're looking at something that has been ongoing for a while because the state don't want to give up whatever they have against Raven Liberty. We can all kind of agree to that real quick. So this filing is from the prosecutors, right? And they're asking the judge to clarify about some rulings that he made on the 9th and on the 16th, because the court ordered Detective Luna to answer certain questions and then required the state to produce an iCloud search warrant affidavit for a camera review so they could take a look at everything. And then told the state to confirm if there were additional search warrants for Raven Liberty, because we already know sometimes you're going to get one investigation, then you get the other. So the prosecution now wants to know if the iCloud warrant should be turned over to the defense immediately or held until an appeal court rules on it. When basically, do we need to give it up now or can we wait until we take it up to a higher court? Because this had actually pissed off the freaking judge. The judge basically like, man, I told y'all, and we've seen this on camera, by the way. Just like, man, I told y'all what to do and y'all still ain't did it. And they basically like, well, we're going to go over your head and go to, the higher up courts. And so that's basically what that is. This is about Raven Liberty search warrants. And then she basically like, man, hell nah. But we'll see exactly what's happening because they're not trying to change the rulings. They're just trying to basically get guidance on it. They're basically saying, yo, judge, even though we're going over your head, can we clarify a couple of things? And those things are, do you want us to adhere to your rules or do you want us basically to go ahead and give up, and wait until we go to your bosses? I think they're setting the judge up to get rid of him, though. Because if the judge makes the incorrect ruling and the higher up court basically says, you know what, nah, he shouldn't have did that, I think they'll have enough to unseat him. And I don't think that they actually like this judge because he's slowly seeing that they full of crap. But let's continue on.
Number 1, this Karen is a psychopath.
Yeah, that's a Karen. That's a Karen right there. That's a Karen. The state is a Karen. Absolutely. 100%. Abso-freaking-lutely. So now I'm thinking to myself, they don't have everything. And ever since that original prosecutor got the boot up out of here, it's been nothing but chaos and hell. They don't know what they're doing. The judge told them, y'all need to turn over this stuff. They said, we don't want to do it. We want to go to an appellate court. The appellate court is like, we'll see what's going on. But then they like, hold on, we can't go to the appellate court. Let's ask the judge because we really want the judge off. I am in 100% belief that that judge is going to be pissed off. So maybe, if I'm being on the positive side for YNW Melly, maybe that judge is sitting there like, oh, this how you bitches want to play me? This how you busters want to play me? Y'all gonna grab me by the balls like this? Lordy. I'm gonna be fair, square, obvious, and honest. It's not going to go to 2027. They're going to bring that back here. And I have an idea of what the judge is going to do. But will he is the question. If I'm the judge, as soon as I can, immediately starting this thing. Immediately. Hell no, we ain't waiting no more. Let's get this stuff out the way already. Because, bruh, I'm tired of this shit. Y'all done drugged me through here. We done did so many meetings. I done had all these cameras. He done put in rules and all this stuff and everything. Like, bro, they done already updated the new media rules. So I'm wondering if I can get that media passed. Setting Nash might be media. I might have to start taking y'all advice and say, I'm a blogger. I'm a YouTuber. I thought I was an opinionist. But I might be an investigative journalist from now on. Because, bro, this trial right here, I know we done talked about Dolph. I know we done talked about Mo3. I know we done talked about YSL. I know we done talked about Dirk. I know we done talked about Cash Out. I know all this stuff. But, bruh, this one right here, I honestly think we going to have to be there the whole entire time. I think we going to have to be there the whole entire time to get there, to see how it feels. It is what it is. And I ain't gonna hold you. This right here, it's bad for Melly. And the reason it's bad for Melly is because you don't want to give them more time to prepare. You don't want to give them more time to introduce stuff, more time to take out stuff. They're going for the favor of them. Whether it's true or untrue, it doesn't matter. Everything the state does is for a victory. It is not for truth. We've already seen that because they didn't do a thorough enough investigation. There were already text messages. There were already Instagram posts relating to certain things that had happened, and they can't prove it to Melly's phones, plural. So now we got to sit here and wait. But I'd be curious what the hell y'all think. Who agrees with me, by the way? Who's like, I agree? Or who's one of those people that's like, nah, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. This 100% helps out Melly, so shut up. I don't know, man. But hey, if you want to win this or win this, we are 52K away. So we only 52,000 away. That sounds like a lot, but I promise you not. Y'all just see we're only like 200 away from 249, so it's really not that much. So appreciate you guys hitting that like button and commenting, because that's exactly what's driving the subscribers up. So right here and right here, all you got to do is be a subscriber, comment, share every video, and like every video. Other than that, I'll catch you on the next one in a couple hours. I got some juicy I'm about to drop. Y'all gonna be like, hell nah, Saturday Nash. He lied. But click right here to catch up with all the videos that we have. And it'll just be a continuous playlist, because I know y'all get tired of going, oh man, I gotta skip this, I gotta skip that, I gotta find that. YouTube be doing that stuff. But hey, I appreciate you all. I'll catch you on the next one. Couple hours.